Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Stranger New Year. This is my not Vlogmas, but it's my everyday January vloggy video. That's very Vlogmas, Vlogtobery reminiscent while I'm still doing my calendar, my advent calendar, because I'm opening it with you guys. But it is January 1st, so Happy New Year, you guys. I didn't make it on before the clock struck midnight like I had wanted because I did not get out of work. But for those of you who've been with me for the past lead up to this day and know that I have been extremely worried about the way Otis and, well, most particularly Otis, but I was worried about Otis and Maverick and how they would react with the neighbors and their fireworks. I'm not sure if the neighbors fired off their fireworks because obviously I wasn't home, but downtown actually decided to do fireworks, which we're maybe 6 blocks from downtown or so. We're not far at all. We're definitely within walking distance. So I was worried. And actually, speaking of worried, if you hear me or if you see me be weird and it's because usually when I come in here, Maverick's crying a little bit and he's upset with me because I've put him in his kennel just to keep the boys separated. Well, tonight they were sleeping so well. I've showed you guys clips lately of them sleeping on their one little pet bed together. And they were sleeping so well, and they've been doing so for the past few hours. And I actually snuck in here and they weren't even awake. And I'm worried now, even with the 2 doors shut between us and everything, that they'll hear me and wake up. So I've been trying to listen. But I just left them because I didn't want to upset Maverick. So because I planned to just try to sneak back out and get back to my crocheting after I have this video and one other video to make. So you'll see me in my makeup again tonight. Because I actually did my makeup today. Today was another day that, aside from the worry of the pups and the fact that, I spent New Year's Eve at work, which sucked, but the actual day at work wasn't bad. It was actually a really good day. We weren't as busy as we thought. The workload was minimal. It was pretty great. Like I said, there was a lot of action going on downtown because they decided to do their own fireworks show. I didn't even have, everything was actually really good. So I'll backpedal on that one. Everything was good. I worked with people that I got along with. There was no tension. There was no fighting. It was just good vibrations. Right at the end of the night, I think people just magically thought we'd get all of our work done early. And that just doesn't happen. I was trying to be realistic with my team and tell them, we're not getting out of here before midnight. You guys do realize that, right? And I would just get met with oh yeah, we'll just work extra hard the last hour. And I'm like, okay. But, I knew we weren't going to. It's just, that's why I was kind of upset about, not getting home to Otis and Maverick, the boys. So I knew. So then they got upset that we weren't out, but I was like, guys, be realistic. But it was nice. It was a good night, like I said. David is at work. Damon wasn't one of the ones that was angry. So Damon and I had a good night when we got out of work, and we didn't hang out really after work because normally after work, as long as we're not out too late, so I'm not having to rush home and I gotta let the boys out and everything, because I don't want them to sit here having to go potty and everything. If it's been too long since David let them out before he went to work, I'll hurry up and get home. But if we have some time Damon and I'll usually like go downtown, go Pokemon hunting or something, or like I'll go over and hang out or a little bit or something, you know, just spend a little bit of time together and like not at work. But like tonight, like downtown was packed. I was already worried about the boys, so I just kind of like dropped him off and came straight home because the puppy camera did show that like when the fireworks went off, the boys kind of like sat up and noticed something was wrong, but they didn't, like there was no craziness going on. Maverick was in his kennel, so I mean he couldn't really be that crazy anyway, but and then Otis barked at the door when obviously no one was there, and then Otis went and laid back down, and he was still like, I guess, huffing at the door, basically glaring at the door. And that was about it. Like, that was the action from them. It was pretty great. My yarn survived. Everything else in the house survived. So it was just good to know that he wasn't upset and, you know, worried, and I was worried for him. I also had the magical soothing tones of Ed Sheeran on. I kept some music on for them, and David and I decided that Ed Sheeran wouldn't be too like a lot of my collection is metal, so like heavy metal and stuff, and we didn't want anything like too like crazy. Excuse me. But we decided Ed Sheeran was pretty soothing. You know, I find him very soothing. So, but yeah, it was a pretty nice day. Like I said, before I went to work, I got up a little early, and Maverick and I did watch New Year's Eve like I wanted to, and obviously I had time to do my makeup, and I got home from work. And I have been crocheting away on, actually, since I did the movie marquee drawing. I'm sorry, something's in my throat bad. Sorry about that. Since I did my movie marquee drawing 2 days ago, and I thought it would take me longer to find the yarn that I wanted to do or to use, and it didn't. I actually found, like, because I thought I was gonna be really struggling to find 9 colors because the project that I'm doing calls for 9 colors, so I was either gonna have to get pretty creative finding 9 shades within the poster, or I was just gonna have to like make up my mind to only use like a certain amount of colors and just kind of double up here and there. I found 9 colors pretty much right away, and so I actually started on it, and I'm far enough in that I need to film the first update, which I'm not going to put out for a little bit, but if I don't, I'm going to be like finished with it because I just got way carried away, and then I'm going to have to like put it down and not finish it, or I'm going to be done with this month because like I'm really loving the project. So I'm gonna film the update, and then I'm just gonna force myself to like put it down. Like I didn't pick up the Princess Bride blanket at all because I was like, I'll just start with a couple rounds, and that I just kept going. So but yeah, so I like crocheted like crazy before work. I've crocheted after work. Because I dropped Damon off, we've been playing some Hearthstone on the computers. We've been playing some computer games together, and during that I've been crocheting, which is why it just got out of hand, and I've, like I said, basically completed like about a third of the project, I think, so far. Maybe a fourth, so maybe it'll be okay, because like I've completed quite a bit of the project, but I'm gonna do some extras of my own. Anyway, you'll see in the video anyway. But yeah, I have to like force myself to stop for a while. What else? Nothing else of consequence happened. Like it was a really good day. And I'm about to start, like, as you're seeing this, today's my first day off. I have some videos I need to start thinking about though, because like this time of year, I usually do like a blanket roundup of the blankets that I've done. And I want to at least do the the roundup of all the movie marquee blankets that I've done. I was thinking I should redo my favorite yarns, so like the favorite yarns of 2022, and maybe I should just do like my favorite things, because I have like some favorite like accessories and things like that that maybe you guys would find useful. Yeah, so like just like I feel like January is a good time for like videos like that of like what's been my favorite things of this last year and that kind of stuff. And so there's several that I want to do videos on. So I need to get that together. I have to count out my yarn, my ball bands, to see how many yards or whatever I've used of yarn for the year. Because I usually do like a podcast and just talk about like that and show off all my scrap ends before those get shipped off to my, well, not shipped off, I'll just take them over, but given to my mother-in-law. And yeah, just do like a clean it out kind of thing, get rid of those ball bands, get rid of the yarn scraps and all that. And yeah, just restart getting rid of stuff. Yeah, so welcome to 2023, you guys. I just realized I have to make a new thumbnail. I can't use my Vlogmas one, which you guys will see by the time the video comes up, but I've just realized I haven't done that. Yeah, so other than that, what have you guys done? What did you guys do with your New Year's Eve? What did you end up doing? Did you end up having like plans, or did you kind of just wing it, or did you stay at home? Like I know my friend Andy, that I talk about quite often, the guitar player for the Nocturnal Affair, he was going to go out. He figured he didn't like make plans, but he's like, I'm sure I'll end up going out somewhere. And I just talked to him because he's in Las Vegas, so we kind of do that. Like I'm from the future because I'm in the Eastern time zone, and so like I told him tonight, like Happy New Year from the future, and then at 3 a.m. I messaged him Happy New Year because the future caught up with him, and I asked him what he ended up doing, and he's like, oh, I really wasn't feeling going out after all, so I ended up just staying home. Which, I mean, if I hadn't had to work, I would have just been cuddled up with Maverick and Otis, and that's what I would have been doing too, watching YouTube or watching movies or something, and crocheting. Probably done with my movie marquee by now. Or maybe actually completing another project that I need to be working on, but yeah, anyway, probably would have marathon Stranger Things, actually, to be fully honest, because I really want to do that, depending on what David wants to do this weekend, my weekend. I know it's Sunday, so it'll be like Sunday and Monday, but depending on what he wants to do the next couple days, I might start that over, because I've really been meaning to, and I really want to, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, what did you guys end up doing? I suppose I should just get on with it, keep this pretty short, and because we're already at 13 minutes and I've just been babbling, again. Let's get on with the Advent calendar, which, if you were following my Vlogmas, you know it came late, so that's why we're moving into the new year with Stranger Things, and with my Stranger Things Advent calendar. It was inspired by this bag right here. The fabric was made for me, and then made into this beautiful bag. Inspired by, or made up of, like all the different stickers that you can find along the interwebs from Stranger Things related fandom-y things, which unfortunately for me means there is an awful lot of white in a lot of these. But like I said, I may not love that, but it's okay, because it does mean the set basically fits cohesively together, so it's okay. But let's see. We are on day 19. So let's open this up. Now, just because it is inspired by this bag, I'm still trying to come up with Stranger Things-esque names for it, whether it's just a person that it may have fit in with, or an event or place or whatnot. So if you guys have ideas, please, please, please put them in the comments below and let me know. And I will obviously probably babble out something too if I think I know something, or if it comes to me, and maybe we can decide together, because when all of it's said and done, I'd like to do like an episode. I'd like to do a live if the puppies and time allow for it, but I'd like to do like basically a recap episode, show off all the yarn, go through your comments that have been through all the Vlogmas and now these videos, and maybe we can come up with names together. So I think that would be awesome. So here is the preview. I guess I'm looking at it too this time, I realize, but usually I'm all hidden from it, but let's see. So we have kind of just a little bit of white in this one, but there is a lot of different blues. It's very pretty. So there's like very light blues. So there's a lot of different blues. There's a little bit of white, and it's kind of stripy. Maybe this could be the snowball. What do you guys think? Those are definitely snowball colors, right? The snowball, if you're not familiar with the show, is the dance that the kids were very excited to, especially like Mike was excited to ask Elle, and Dustin was excited to dance, and he ended up dancing with Nancy, which was really sweet of Nancy. But anyway, the kids were excited to go. It was at the end of season 2. At the end of season 1? 2. 1 is when Elle... 2. I got this. But like basically, and then it was revisited in Max's memories in season 4. But basically it was during winter break, Christmas, and everything was decorated like icy blue and different blues, and there were like glittery curtains of like blue tinsel and different strands of blue hanging everywhere in decoration form. So this could be the snowball. I feel like it could. Tell me if you guys agree. It's like, I feel like I've been searching for one just because there has been like white and blue in so many of them. Like I always gravitate towards like Billy for blue, but there can only be so many Billies in 25 of these yarns. So I really do feel like this could possibly be, it's really pretty. Bella, I know you probably like this, right? All right, so for now, we're putting it back in its bag. And in its new home, for now, in my Stranger Things bag. And there it shall live for now. So there are, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go, I believe. And we will be done with them. How sad. Which, by the way, I am always on the lookout, because I know, like, basically January, February, people do start to, like, get really early jumps on the next year's advents. So if you guys see any Stranger Things related ones, let me know. Especially if they're in DK weight, because all of mine so far, I've managed to keep them in DK weight, as opposed to, like, sock weight and stuff, obviously. So let me know if you see any. Like, hit me up. Because I like my advent calendars to be Stranger Things-y. Obviously, this is like my third different one. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to go because I'm very surprised I haven't heard the pitter-patter of little paws out there. It's like, I'm trusting you guys. I'm trusting you. So, all right. Again, I hope you guys had a happy new year, and I hope you're doing something relaxing and fun, and that you guys all stayed safe and continue to do so. And I will talk to you very soon. I love you guys. Bye.